Well, hey everybody, I'm Paul Gross. Now, the snow that we had this morning has been in a steady diminishing phase, so I'm kind of shifting out of the focus on snow and really more on wind. The wind is really gusting out there this afternoon, but fortunately, it's not combined with snow out there. It's just plenty cold out there. Wind chills in the northern areas are in the teens right now, and we're in the 20s in the warmest spots. That's close to the city. So, all right, so we're pretty quiet from a precipitation standpoint for the afternoon drive, and it's going to be a pretty quiet night. The wind will settle down. We'll have partly cloudy skies, and again, there could be a flurry at any point today or tonight, but inconsequential, no impact. Tomorrow morning's rush hour, we're fine, dry. Tomorrow evening's rush hour, we're fine, we're dry. And then tomorrow night, this is a brand new computer model. We have snow developing. Now, today's model is taking the storm a little further north, and that's taking the heavier snow axis a little further north. So right now, we are going to get some snow, but it looks like we're not going to have as much accumulation, at least in the southern part of the area. Then this thing is gone by the time we get to Friday morning's rush hour. So just a quick hit of snow overnight, during the overnight hours Thursday night. Now, here's the Thursday night snow forecast. Again, we're not looking at a whole lot. So for basically south of 8 Mile, we're not looking at much. Maybe we get a couple, 3-4 tenths just south of 8 Mile. But basically, north of 8 Mile, we're looking at about a ½ inch to perhaps 1 inch to 2 once you get to I-69 and northward. And as far as further north, we'll take a look at this. Another stripe of really solid snow across the northern lower peninsula. Remember, they just got yesterday 6 to 12 inches of snow. And so now we have this going through. So maybe some spring skiing in your plans for this weekend. It might be something to make a phone call up north and see, because they've had quite a bit of snow both yesterday and now we're going to have it Thursday night. So for today, we're going to have sunshine with clouds. There'll be, I think, more clouds than sun, but some sun. Temperatures holding steady. Now in the metro area, we're talking about mid-30s for a high. Temperatures holding pretty steady, but in some of the outlying areas, we're going to be more like low 30s for a high. But those wind chills very, very cold. Again, low 20s to upper teens generally across the area. All right. We have the Thursday night snow. We talked about that. As we look at this whole 7-day forecast, really the thing to focus on is that we stay in this deep freeze all the way through next Tuesday. Very unusually cold April weather. However, I've been watching those long-range maps, and those long-range models are showing a very decided change to a regular, I guess we'll call it a regular spring pattern by the end of next week. So by Thursday, Friday next week, we're getting into the 50s, perhaps even close to 60 by Friday. And I think that's going to be a persistent change that will stick around for a while. So hang in there for about another week. We are going to see things change by the end of next week to real spring weather.